CBSE Mathematics Class 11th, Chapter 10, Straight Lines. Exercise 10.1. Question number 1. Draw a quadrilateral in the Cartesian plane whose vertices are -4, 5, 0, 7, 5, -5 and -4, -2. Also find its area. देखिए मैंने लोकेट किया है पॉइंट को. Point is like this. A point, that is -4, 5 here in the second quadrant. B, that is 0, 7, it is on y-axis. C, in the fourth quadrant, that is 5, -5. And D, that is -4, -2 in the third quadrant. So in order to find the area, which I have already given in my previous video, the formula, that is, you write down the coordinate like this. First of all, vertically, -4, 5, 0, 7, 5, -5, -4, -2, and again you start, that is -4 and 5, the first one. Now, the dotted line which I have indicated here will be written without any negative sign. From additional, there will be no any additional negative sign. And while you are multiplying from left downward to upward, at that time you have to include minus sign. Here you see area of the quadrilateral ABCD is equal to 1/2 in bracket -4. You see, -4 into 7, -4 into 7 plus 0 into -5 plus 5 into -2 plus -4 into 5. After that, bracket closed, minus, again start the bracket, that is 5 into 0. You see, 5 into 0. Here I have taken the minus. Earlier I had told you, that is, minus will be included. So I have written minus and I have started multiplying from left to upward. So 5 into 0 plus 7 into 5, you see, 7 into 5 plus -5 into -4, -5 into -4 plus -2 into -4, -2 into -4, bracket closed. Now after solving, we will get 1/2 outside of the bracket, -28 plus 0 -10 -20 in the first bracket, minus in the second bracket, plus 35 plus 20 plus 8. So you see here 28, 10 and 20, that will be equal to -58. Here 35 plus 20 plus 8, that will be equal to -63. So on adding it, you will get -121/2. If you solve it, it will be -60.5. Negative sign will be neglected, but we will take always plus sign, because the area is always expressed in positive. So the 60.5 square unit, or you can say 121/2 or 60.5 square unit, negative sign will be neglected. Now come to the question number 2. The base of an equilateral triangle with the side 2A lie along the y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. Find the vertices of the triangle. अब ध्यान दीजिए, ये y-axis है, ये x-axis है. I have taken the coordinate A, that is 0A, and coordinate B, that is 0 minus A, and hence it will be the 0 will be, means origin will be your midpoint, means 0 0 will be midpoint. If you apply the midpoint formula also, you will get 0 0 here. You see 0 plus 0 divided by 2, that is 0. A plus minus A, that is 0 divided by 2, again it will be 0. Now we have to find the point C so that ABC should be a equilateral triangle, because the base of the equilateral triangle with the side 2A lie along the y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. Find the vertices of the triangle. So in right angle triangle AOC, you see AOC, OA is equal to A and angle OAC is equal to 60 degree. OC is equal to 2A sine 60 degree, that is A root 3 by 2. Again, after solving it, you will get to A root 3. So the origin A root 3, if you just put the plus minus sign here, again that will give him the plus and minus sign both. So 0A, vertices are 0A, 0 minus A, and C का हो जाएगा A root 3, 0 और माइनस A root 3, 0, बिकॉज रूट 3 जो आया है ये प्लस माइनस में होगा. यदि ये तो मैंने ट्रिग्नोमेट्री मेथड से इस्तेमाल कर लिया. यदि आप इसको करना चाहते हैं, इसका ओरिजिन निकालना चाहते हैं, सॉरी कोऑर्डिनेट निकालना चाहते हैं, तो देखिए ये हाइपोटेन्यूज है 2A का होल स्क्वायर माइनस A स्क्वायर, ये 2A हो गया और ये परपेंडिकुलर हो गया. तो हाइपोटेन्यूज स्क्वायर माइनस परपेंडिकुलर स्क्वायर का स्क्वायर रूट लिया, तो 2A का होल स्क्वायर माइनस A स्क्वायर, दैट इज रूट 3A. तो रूट 3 इधर भाई आएगा प्लस का, माइनस का इस साइड भी होगा. दोनों साइड भी आपका राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल बन सकता है, सॉरी इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल बनेगा. दोनों तरफ से ये इक्विलेटरल ABC डैश और ABC, these two are the, and these are the vertices of the triangle ABC, and coordinate are mentioned against them. Now come to the question number 3. Find the distance between P xy and Q x2 y1, sorry x2 y2, when PQ is parallel to the y-axis. PQ is parallel to y-axis. Second case है PQ is parallel to the x-axis. In both the cases we have to find. Now you see here PQ is parallel to y-axis. ये y-axis हो गया और ये PQ हो गया. You see the coordinate of P is x1 y1, coordinate of PQ is x2 y2. So distance formula I have used here, x2 minus x1 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस y2 माइनस y1 का होल स्क्वायर. अब ये जो x1 और x2 होगा y एक्सेस से, ये इक्वल डिस्टेंस में होगा. देखिए ये डिस्टेंस और ये डिस्टेंस दोनों इक्वल होगा, बिकॉज दीज लाइन्स आर पैरेलल. Hence, you see I have written here x1 is equal to x2 because this line is parallel. So the 0 square प्लस y2 माइनस y1 का होल स्क्वायर, जैसे ही स्क्वायर को हटाएंगे तो इसको मोड में लिख दिया गया है. प्लस हो या माइनस हो, द डिस्टेंस विल बी ऑलवेज टेकन इन पॉजिटिव, and this will be the answer. Now come to the second part of it, that is PQ is parallel to x-axis. अब PQ is parallel here, P is x1 y1, Q is x2 y2. So here you see the distance between the x-axis and the point P and Q or this line, it will be always means y1 and y2 both are equal. Here you see I have written PQ is parallel to x-axis, therefore y1 is equal to y2. So PQ is equal to root of x1 minus x2 का whole square plus y1 minus y2 का whole square. अब ये y1 and y2 both are equal, therefore the difference will be 0. So root of x1 minus x2 का whole square. Here mod of x1 minus x2 will be taken because it may be positive or negative. In both the cases, its value will be always positive. Just while putting the sign of modulus means the output of it, that will be always positive because the distance is always taken in positive. Now come to the question number 4. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from the point 7, 6 and 3, 4. That is A, that first 7, 6, B, that is 3, 4. P is a point on the x-axis such that PA is equal to PB. It is given that PA is equal to PB. The coordinate of the point P will be x0 because the x-axis पर ordinate जो होता है 0 होता है. So PA square is equal to x minus 7 का whole square plus 0 minus 6 का whole square will be equal to x minus 3 का whole square plus 0 minus 4 का whole square. You see, after squaring it, you will get x square plus 49 minus 14x plus 36 on the left hand side. On the right hand side, it will be x square plus 9 minus 6x plus 16. So x square will be cancelled from left and right both sides. I will proceed like this. 85 minus 25 is equal to 14 minus 6x. You see, 85 minus 25, that is equal to 60, is equal to 8x, and just I have divided both sides by 4. You will get 15 on the left hand side and 2x on the right hand side, so x will be equal to 15 by 2. The point on the x-axis is 15 by 2 and 0. This will be the point. The coordinate of the point P will be 15 by 2, 0. Now come to the question number 5. Find the slope of the line which passes through the origin and the midpoint of the line segment joining the points P, that is 0, minus 4 and B 8, 0. अब देखिए 8, 0 का ये पॉइंट लोकेट किया हूँ एक्स एक्सेस पर और P का है यहाँ पर 0, minus 4. ये मैंने फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट का दिया है. दिस इज द coordinate of the origin, that is 0, 0. We have to find the slope. You see here, it is already given. Find the slope of the line which is joining the midpoints. So what is the midpoint? You see, the abscissa of the point P, that is 0, and abscissa of the point B, that is 8. So 0 plus 8 divided by 2, that is 4. Minus 4 plus 0 divided by 2, that is equal to minus 2. So 4, minus 2 will be the coordinate of the point M, which is the midpoint of PB. And we know the coordinate of the origin is 0, 0. So we have to find the equation of the line, means OM line. Here I have done it, the slope of the line OM, where M is the midpoint of the AB. Therefore the coordinate of M is 0 plus 8 divided by 2 minus 4 plus 0 divided by 2, that is 4 comma minus 2. The line OM passing through the O 0 0 and M, that is 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. The slope of OM will be equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That will be equal to minus 2 minus 0, 4 minus 0, that is minus 2 by 4. It will be equal to minus 1 by 2. The slope of the line OM will be equal to minus 1 by 2. Now come to the question number 6. Here you see, without using the Pythagoras theorem, so that the point 4 4 3 5 minus 1 are the vertices of the right angled triangle. You see here equation of the line AB. You see, first of all, what I have done, I have plotted the points. You see A, B, C. So just by picture it shows that the angle B is 90 degree. But numerically, I have to find it out. So let us do it. Equation of the line AB, which is passing through 3, 5 and 4, 4. You see 3, 5 and 4, 4. That will be y minus 5 is equal to 4 minus 5. Means y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So that formula I have used here. 4 minus 5 upon 4 minus 3 in bracket x minus 3. Y minus 5 as it is I have written here. You see 4 minus 5, that is minus 1. 4 minus 3, that is 1 in x minus 3. After solving, you will get y is equal to minus 1x plus 6 plus 5, that is minus 1x plus 11. So here slope is minus 1. Now equation of BC means equation of BC. You see BC. So this line is passing through 4, 4 and minus 1 and minus 1. Minus 1 and minus 1 is the coordinate of the point C. So y plus 1 हो जाएगा, क्योंकि y माइनस y1 होता है, यहाँ पर माइनस है तो इसलिए प्लस हो गया है. 4 minus minus 1 upon 4 minus minus 1 in bracket x minus x1, that is equal to minus 1 है, इसलिए हमने x plus 1 कर दिया है. y plus 1 is equal to 5 by 5, that will be equal to 5 by 5 into x plus 1. So y is equal to x. Here again after solving, y is equal to x because 1 and 1 will be cancelled. So y is equal to x. Here I will like to tell you the line, any line which is passing through the origin will have only the terms of y and x. It is free from other term. Any equation of line which is passing through the origin, it will contain only y and x terms. Here again we are getting that y is equal to x, slope is 1. Now the slope of AB and slope of BC, if you multiply the perpendicular line, the slope will be always equal to minus 1. You see minus 1 into 1, it is minus 1. Hence AB is perpendicular to BC. Therefore the triangle ABC is a right angle triangle and angle 90 degree at B. That is angle B is equal to 90 degree. Angle B जो होगा 90 degree का होगा with the help of the slope formula which I have told you in my previous video about the formulas pertaining to coordinate geometry.